Mama June. Pumpkin faces backlash for speculating Alana was pregnant. Pumpkin treated Honey Boo Boo just like her own daughter since she adopted her. She stood up for the latter when Mama June was busy dealing with her drug addiction issues. Alana finally got the moment to spread her wings and live an independent life. She has been dating Dralin Carswell for many years. The June family has a past of teenage pregnancies. Shannon conceived multiple times when she was still in her teens. Pumpkin also followed the trend and became a teenage mother. She always tries to make her baby sister realize the importance of living her younger life. She didn't want her to repeat the same mistakes as she did in the past and their mom. Recently, she also asked Honey Boo Boo if she was pregnant, and it led to an outrage from the fans. Mama June. Pumpkin receives criticisms for asking Alana about pregnancy. Loring and Alana have spent many years together. They have become more like mother-daughter than siblings. Pumpkin always tried to show her sister the right way. The noted Mama June star recently decided to visit her baby sister in Colorado to give her some important documents. The duo spent the entire day together in Denver and had lunch. However, Pumpkin shocked Alana after asking a weird question. She asked, "You're glowing. Wait, you're not pregnant, are you?" Honey Boo Boo was in disbelief after her sister's question. She said, "I'm finna start college. Be for real." She made it clear in a confessional that she joined college to study and did not enjoy romance with her boyfriend. Well, Pumpkin just wanted to make sure that her sister wasn't repeating her family's teen pregnancy history. But she replied, "No child of mine is gonna be a teenage mom." Moreover, Alana snapped, "You were a teenage mom. Mama was a teenage mom." However, some angry fans took to Reddit to slam Pumpkin for her question. One fan said, "This show is so fake. No way Honey Boo Boo be pregnant while being on birth control for years. Pumpkin should know that." Meanwhile, the others used Twitter, EX, to express their anger. Additionally, some felt that the Mama June star should use birth control pills, an IUD, a depot shot, or something to avoid shifting her focus from her career. They wanted her to avoid following Shannon's footsteps and build a beautiful life for herself. Mama June. Alana Thompson receives emotional farewell from family. Alana Thompson has made her entire family proud by deciding to leave home for college. They all were happy to see that their favorite member would soon be a nurse. Moreover, they decided to say goodbye to Honey Boo Boo. However, it turned out to be an emotional moment as all the Mama June cast members were in tears. Pumpkin's elder daughter, Ella, has been very close to her aunt. She hugged the reality TV star, and they cried their hearts out. Meanwhile, Anna Cardwell had a bittersweet feeling of watching her sister move away from her. But she was glad that her Honey Boo Boo took the bold step and didn't stop because of her cancer battle. All of them were in tears as they saw Alana moving away. They were also happy to see that their youngest family member finally became an adult. Keep coming back to TV Season and Spoilers for more such updates on Alana's college life and more Mama June news. In the chaotic world of the Shannon family, where drama is practically a family tradition, one comment has stirred up a storm of controversy online. And this time, it's not Mama June who lit the fire. Instead, all eyes turned to Lauren Pumpkin Shannon after a shocking episode aired that showed her speculating whether her younger sister, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, might be pregnant. What started as a seemingly offhand remark quickly exploded into a full-blown backlash, with fans flooding social media to criticize Pumpkin's timing, tone, and judgment. The incident, which unfolded during a tense family gathering, may have only taken up a few moments of screen time, but its aftershocks continued to ripple far beyond the episode. A moment that sparked mayhem. The infamous moment came during a new episode of Mama June, Family Crisis, which focused on the ongoing effort to bring the family closer together following years of fractured relationships, court battles, and public scandal. The family had gathered for what was supposed to be a healing retreat weekend in the Georgia countryside. But while the serene backdrop provided the illusion of calm, it didn't take long for old tensions to resurface. Pumpkin, now a mother of 4 and increasingly positioned as the family's no-nonsense matriarch, appeared visibly stressed throughout the trip. She had taken on more than her fair share of responsibility Since Mama June's spiral into addiction and legal issues, and her protective instincts over Alana were on high alert. In a quiet, candlelit dinner scene, the conversation took a sharp turn. Or is she acting like she's pregnant? She muttered, loud enough for producers and, unfortunately, fans to hear. It wasn't a direct accusation, and some might say it was meant in jest, but the damage had been done. Social media reaction, swift and ruthless. Within minutes of the episode airing, hashtags like hashtag Leave Alana Alone and hashtag Pumpkin Overstepped began trending across platforms. TikTok users created stitch videos calling Pumpkin out, while Instagram fan pages lit up with criticism. One top comment read, "Speculating someone's pregnant on national TV. Seriously, Pumpkin? That's a huge boundary cross." Others pointed out that Alana has been vocal about how hard it's been growing up in the spotlight, especially after being dragged through the mud during her mom's public downfall. Alana deserves peace and privacy, not more rumors and judgment from her own sister. One fan posted on X, formerly Twitter, echoing a sentiment shared by many. Even longtime supporters of the show expressed discomfort. "We get that Pumpkin is under pressure, but this was way out of line." A Reddit thread read, "She needs to treat Alana like an adult, not a child she can scold on TV." Alana stays silent, for now. So far, Alana has remained quiet on the issue. Her social media accounts have been unusually inactive since the episode aired, sparking further speculation and concern. Her boyfriend, Dralin Carswell, with whom she's been in a long-term relationship, hasn't commented either. While Alana has never shied away from standing her ground, especially when it comes to her autonomy and life choices, fans noted that this time feels different. Some fear that the scrutiny, both from her family and the public, might push her further away from the spotlight altogether. Many of her fans urged her to set boundaries with her family and protect her peace. One user on Instagram wrote, "Alana, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Your life, your timeline." Mama June chimes in, kind of. As expected, Mama June couldn't resist chiming in, albeit in her own roundabout way. She took to TikTok the next morning and posted a cryptic video featuring herself dancing to Destiny's Child's Survivor with the caption, "No one knows what goes on behind the scenes." The post raised eyebrows and drew its own set of reactions. Some interpreted it as June defending Pumpkin, while others saw it as an indirect jab at her daughters for continuing to air out the family's dirty laundry. June later commented on the post, saying only, "Y'all don't even know the half of it. But thanks for watching." Is the backlash fair? The backlash against Pumpkin has prompted a broader conversation among fans and media observers alike. Is it fair to vilify her for a moment that may have been born of concern, or even producer prompting? After all, reality TV is a heavily edited format, and what viewers see is often manipulated for maximum drama. Insiders close to the show whispered that producers may have encouraged tension between the sisters to spice up what had otherwise been a slow episode. One crew member allegedly leaked that the dinner scene had been filmed twice and heavily edited to isolate Pumpkin's comment. Still, for many fans, context didn't matter as much as the impact. Whether prompted or not, the comment came across as intrusive, condescending, and ultimately harmful, especially given Alana's well-documented struggles with anxiety and body image. A pattern of pressure. Pumpkin's slip-up also highlighted a recurring theme on the show, the overwhelming pressure placed on her shoulders. Since gaining custody of Alana after June's legal troubles, she stepped up in ways that most 20-somethings couldn't imagine. Between raising her own children, navigating her marriage to Josh Eford, and managing Alana's education and future, she's often portrayed as the glue holding the Shannon clan together. That pressure, fans argue, may be what led her to snap. Pumpkin is exhausted and human, one viewer defended. Maybe instead of canceling her, we ask why she felt that kind of speculation was necessary in the first place. The show must go on. Despite the controversy, Mama June. Family Crisis continues to rack up ratings, proving that drama sells, even if it comes at the expense of family bonds. The show's producers have not issued any public statement regarding the backlash, but insiders say next week's episode will include consequences from the dinner scene. A teaser clip already hints at Alana confronting Pumpkin, tears in her eyes, while Mama June awkwardly looks on. Fans will have to wait to see how the family addresses the fallout. But one thing is certain. The tension isn't going away anytime soon. The bigger issue: respect and autonomy. This scandal also reignites a larger conversation about respect and bodily autonomy, especially for women in the public eye. Alana may have grown up on camera, but as she transitions into adulthood,